Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round two. We're in week two of season 5 of Grand Arena Championships, and I want to tell you guys how this round went. My opponent has gone, so you'll be able to see what the end result is. We'll take a look at the board here, and you can see what he's got for me to face this evening. I'll show you what he put up in the top zones. You can see that he's got a Shock T team there. He's got all Relic 7 clones. It's because he has a 6-star General Skywalker. And then he's got a tank Scoundrel team. Doesn't look too bad at a glance. And then down south, he's got Night Sisters, all reliced up. And then he's got a Geo team out front for me. So, based on that, I kind of know what I want to do. I had a couple options, but we're going to go tackle the south first. Take out his Geos, and for that I'll use my Traya and Scion. Now I've been discussing with a buddy of mine, Blade Baca. He's the one that turned me on to this, just sending in Traya and Scion. Once you have them decently reliced and modded correctly, you actually can get a much better score with just these two, but they had to be able to tank the hits. So you can see that now they're all going after Scion, and he's built like a truck. You know, he's ready to take some damage. He's got a crit avoidance arrow and all kinds of modded for health. So every time he gets hit and they're debuffed, he's gaining health back. So it's kind of a wash. He just has to be able to survive a big hit from Spy whenever it comes around. You can see how low they are on life right now. It's just a matter of trying to take them out. I'm checking to see if I can get rid of Spy, because he's the only real threat with that big hit that I got to worry about. Got Sion's Held by Hatred off, so now I don't have to worry about him dying, losing points that way. Now it's just a matter of finishing these guys off, and they're all going to be, one hit and done. Really wish I had an AoE about now, but I had to use it to make sure I put pain on everybody. So just knocking them out. Take these guys out. There's nothing you can really do to heal back up. So it is what it is. But I get 61 points. And I was able to save my Nihilus in case I need him later. Next up, I'm going to take out his Night Sisters. And for that, I'm using my first order with Watt. He doesn't have an Acolyte in here for me to worry about. So that's a huge plus. I just got to watch out for them killing Watt. That's really the only danger when you have a Gear 11 Watt. You just got to watch out for Mother Talzin going and getting that plague off. When she gets that off, Watt's in a real danger of dying. So nothing you can really do about that. The only thing you can make sure that you do is put the tank tech on crew, and then make sure the weapons tech gets put on Executioner. Without both those techs, you're going to be screwed. So I did get both of those put on, and then Watt died. So I didn't get to add the health cube onto First Order Officer, which is nice, just to make sure you can heal up and get those extra points. So, and you see that Watt died, and First Order Officer is a little low on life, so I got to watch out that hopefully he doesn't die. It's not going to be pretty when you have to deal with Plague. That's probably the one drawback to this team, but you can clear. Like, you're not going to be in danger of losing once you get the techs out that you need. It's just a matter of banners at this point. So, just got to keep going after Zombie, trying to get around Taunt or get rid of Taunt. Did a big hit, got rid of Asajj. And I just got to keep waiting until my Executioner comes back around and I can do big hits on everybody else. As long as I'm killing them with him, they're not going to come back. So there went Talia. Now I can go after Daka. And at this point, I was looking to see if there was anything I could do to really regain health. But without, like, Stormtrooper in there to give up buffs to help heal, there's really not you can do. I mean, they get a little bit of health steal when they attack, but it's not going to be enough to do anything much for First Order Officer. I was working on killing Zombie a little bit, because there was a feat for stuns. Every time you stun somebody, I think we had to get like 100 stuns. And so old Kylo and Crew can both stun. So I was trying to get a couple extra stuns on that just to see if I can complete that feat. But I haven't been too worried about feats for this go around. If it happens, it happens. I was just trying to do some damage and see if I could heal up at all. Maybe get First Order Officer back to full health. But you can see I still have ways to go. So going after Daka, trying to get her killed. Finally do that. Now I can go after Zombie. Get a couple more stuns in there anyway. Boost some turn meter. And it's about to be good night. So throw some turn meter over to Executioner and let him finish the job. And that's it. Only 55 banners for that. So I got to be kind of careful on what I use next. Let's see what's in the back. He left me a Relic up First Order team. And then some Django lead bounty hunters. But they're not too terribly fast. My imps will be faster. Probably be able to use imps to take those guys out. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go back up top, take out those two squads, and that way I can see what he's got left in the back and have a full picture of where I need to put my teams. You know, I've got some ideas, but let's take these guys out, and then I'll see what I got left to work with. First, we're going to go after the Shaak Ti team with the clones. Since he does have Relic 7 across the board, including Shaak Ti, I felt that it was best to bring in my best team, which is General Skywalker, and all my clones are Relic 7 as well. But I feel like Relic 7 General Skywalker would be able to add a bit more power than a Shaak Ti. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, I had never used this matchup. You can see they got him to take a knee, and then they did so much damage on, I think, Rex, that Fives ended up dying for him. So that works in my favor. Once I can get Skywalker to stand back up, I'll be able to take out their Fives. And once I do that, then it should be fairly easy. I just got to make sure that I don't accidentally make super clones, which is a possibility considering the AoEs that I can do. I really don't want to throw Echo's grenade or do Skywalker's AoE and kill the wrong person. So right there, I'll attack Fives, got him down into the yellow. The counterattacks make me go after some people I don't want to. And I used Echo's grenade. Thankfully, I didn't kill anyone else except for Fives. So got rid of him, don't have to worry about the super clones. And now I'm just mopping up. 53 banners, definitely wasn't pretty, but at least I didn't, lose. Next up, I'm going to go after these tanks and scoundrels that he's got. At a glance, it doesn't look to be too tough of a team. And I wanted to really go in and find a place to use my Night Sisters, because I pretty much have to use every team that, that I've got left, all the good ones anyway. I thought this would be a good place to use them. Figured I could plague them down. One thing I didn't anticipate, since he didn't have the Zetas on Mission or Zalbar, I thought that would cut down on the damage they do and the healing that they share. It doesn't really, though. There's enough healing going on this team that they're able to keep healing each other up and, get rid of my plague or not be killed by plague, which is what I don't want. I'm trying to go after Vandor. You can see that he's already gotten prepared, and then Zalbar steals my focus away with his taunt once they go under 100% health. So it really does take a minute. Like, I haven't used Night Sisters on offense a whole lot, so you got to kind of get used to what your plan of attack is and who you want to go after. I mean, maybe I should have just went after Zalbar straight away and tried to take him out since he was going to be a pain. But then it seems like as soon as I get ready to take one out, then another one's going to taunt and steal my focus away, and then I'm stuck going after that person. And meanwhile, Vandor's sitting over there still prepared, so nothing I can do to get rid of him. He's just going to bring somebody back as soon as they do die. The good thing, I guess, is Asajj does have her heal, And not only does it heal, it gets rid of the buffs on the other team. So all those taunts that they put up are going to go away. And then I can get a couple hits in on somebody, try and get rid of them. You can see I got a good hit in on L3. Thankfully, they're all starting to lose some health, some protection. Keep getting in hits on Zalbar because I'm stuck behind his taunt. Send everybody over there. And he's just stacked with the defense. Tough to take out. I finally got him down, and Vandor turned around and brought him right back. Now I can get in on Vandor, trying to get him taken out of there so that he won't be bringing people back. You can see that he's still prepared, so anyone I do take out is going to be brought back. I really got to try and get him out of there, just because he's such a pain. So dispelled all their debuffs, healed up my team. Now I can go after Vandor some more. It's just tough figuring out what moves I want to use and when I want to use my abilities. This team does have plenty of damage potential on my side. I just got to be effective with it. Finally, I was able to get rid of Vandor. Once he's gone, I don't have to worry about everybody coming back. So I can start getting rid of these tanks one by one. Going after L3 now just because she always seems to be taunting. And the counters are a little bit annoying. Got her down into the red. And one more hit should do it. Now she's gone. Now it's getting, much easier. Going after Zalbar now. Get him out of the picture. Asajj is ramping up a little bit, so that helps. Got rid of Mission there. And now I just have to get rid of Clone Wars Chewie. Nothing you can do to really recover any protection banners. Anything like that. So we're just going to attack. Keep going hard and get him out of there. And see what's in the back. So 57 banners there. Done with that zone, and I should have plenty of firepower for whatever he's got back there. And then he doesn't put hardly anything. He's got a Bastilla Jedi team and some Rogue One back there. So that's disappointing that he saved a ton for offense. Didn't even throw one meta team on defense that's going to be tough to take out. So we'll start off taking out his easy teams. And he put that Rogue One team there. So this is what he gets. I'm just going to go in with Solo Malik. There's not too much damage potential here. Jin does have the ability in her lead where everyone will be getting exposed when he gets debuffed. So I got to watch out for exposes eating away at his health. Since he's all health, that can be a little bad for him. But he does enough damage and he's got enough health steal that he should be okay. I just got to get a few life drains under his belt. And then that way when he hits, he's going to be putting healing immunity down, making it much tougher for them to regenerate. So I've already got one. You can see that whatever it's called, that locked green buff that he's got over his head now. Once that gets to 3 stacks, then I'll be in real business. He'll be able to start taking people out. Trying to focus on Jin whenever I get a chance, just because she can bring people back and I don't want to have to kill him again and mess with that. That's going to be a pain. But he's tenacious enough to where she can't stun him. They can't really do a whole lot. And when they do take damage off of him, he just steals it right back. He hits pretty hard. My Malik is Relic 7. So definitely a worthwhile investment if you're thinking of what characters you should be relicing up. Because you can do crap like this, and it's pretty fun. I mean, it'll teach him, don't put an easy squad back there. So I'm going after K2 now, got him out of the way. I'm just got to make sure I can get rid of Jin, and I do. Once I get rid of her, I don't have to worry about them being brought back. Now I've just got Scarab Rebel Pathfinder, Cassian, and then Chirrut to work with. So trying to get in and hit Chirrut when I can, then I don't have to worry about him healing everybody and getting rid of their debuffs. So take him out. Now I'm just down to 2. Throw another Drain Life there. And go hit Cassian. You can see how much I'm taking off now, health-wise. So I'm in good shape. I'm not going to time out, anything like that. Getting back to full health. And there we go. 64 banners for me. And I didn't burn anything too terribly good. I got plenty of firepower left. Next up, I'm just going to take out his Bastilla Jedi team with my CLS. I've got all Relic 7 on CLS, Han, and Chewie. Relic 3 on Old Ben and C-3PO. Since I use this team as my General Skywalker counter. And I don't have to worry about anything else. You know, I've uncovered everything. So I'm just going to do enough damage that I can burn through all their extra protection. Take them out bit by bit. And you can see I'm already doing that. Now going after Bastilla. Get her out of the picture. I don't have to worry about any possible stuns or her buffing anybody up. Just get rid of her and be done. Now take out Qui-Gon. And then I won't even have to worry about Hermit Yoda back there. So done with that. 59 banners there. Nothing much to see. Cleared off the top zone. Now I can go down on the bottom and just finish up this last zone. I'm on track for a decent score now. So just go take out these last two teams and I should be in good shape. I did check the speeds and I'm faster than all of his bounty hunters, even with the Django lead. So use my Imp Troopers and they're all gear 12, so they should go down pretty easily. Go ahead and focus on Boba, take him out just because he's probably the weakest one. Get a couple quick kills, take out Zam, take out Django once, throw some Death Mark on Bosk. Now take out Django again. Game over. 60 banners, easy peasy, and I didn't have to burn anything too good. Now I got plenty of stuff left to use, but I figured my Jedi Knight Revan should be the best thing to take out this first order and get a decent amount of banners. Since my opponent did save so much for offense, I want to make sure I finish as close to 60 banners as I can, you know, because I don't know what he's going to do. And at this point, he hadn't attacked yet. So I'm just trying to put up the best score I can and set up a pretty high bar for him. I went straight after Executioner, get the primary damage dealer out of the way, take the taunt off of Crew. Now I can go after Officer, get him out of the picture, just to get a numbers advantage so that I've got, you know, more of my squad and not as many of them to deal with. Don't have to worry about cleanses and all that stuff. Just want to get rid of them bit by bit and focus on making sure I'm topped off on health and protection. So I just got Stormtrooper left, going after him, and then I'll go after Crew and Kylo, because they're going to take a minute. Just being able to gain health back constantly every time they get status effects. I just got to make sure I do more damage than they can regain in health. And thankfully, I do have Relic 5 on my Grandmaster Yoda, so he hits hard enough that I should be able to take him out and not worry about timing out or anything stupid like that. This is a top counter team, so shouldn't have that issue. But he did have good relics on his first order. They were all reliced up. I think Crew is Relic 7 modded for health. So he's pretty stout. I didn't want to mess around and take something that wasn't going to get the job done. At this point, again, it's just keeping everybody buffed, making sure I got plenty of health and protection. And I'm just focusing down on Crew, trying to get him out of the picture. You can see my Yoda is hitting pretty hard, knocking a decent chunk off. So take him out. Now I just got old Kylo left to deal with. So he shouldn't be too hard. Everybody else is healed up. So 60 banners. Got it done. Thankfully, I was able to get all my banners there. Ended up with 1909, which I thought, you know, was a pretty good score. And then I waited. And thankfully, my opponent didn't wait forever. I checked in later on in the evening, and he had gone. He actually did one-shot my entire board. He didn't drop any battles at all. But look at the score, 1875. So he one-shot everything, but it was just banner efficiency that got him. He must have really struggled on getting close to 60 on any team. So I can't wait to see what he used whenever the GAC history hits the webpage. I'll be looking forward to checking out that. But for now, we'll head into round 3 and see you guys in the finals. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.